Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was wonderful.
How do you do?
Good evening. Because we're doing a headline set in Britain, so it's going to be another 45 minutes added on to our regular 50-minute special guest slot, which is what we've been doing with Metallica. We get 45 minutes with them, which is basically 9 songs. And now that we're going in to do all the shows in Britain, which is going to be our headline shows, it's going to be about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, so I have to rehearse new numbers, and then there's all the variables. I have to rehearse acoustic guitars, backing vocals, all the keyboards, stuff like that.
Rehearsals for the call? Well, it depends. I mean, sometimes it's usually about 2 weeks. It'd be about 3 minutes if most people had their way, but, you know.
Not me. I like
no, Ian's always the first guy here and last one out.
Come on, little honey. Come on now, please. Come on, little honey, and dance with me.
Mostly is what goes on, really, actually. Drinking of tea, coffee, other hot beverages. That goes on. What else goes on? Actually, this is quite well. Come to the light, go over there. See this? This thing here down here, it's Emulator 2. What that does is you can basically put anything you want into that, sound-wise. It's like probably the most expensive tape recorder invented. It helps us to sound as wonderful as we were meant to. They're on, oh, an acoustic. Acoustic, look, this is new. I get to play this sometimes on a stand. Look. On stand, free, from Gibson. Thank you, Gibson. And you just, you know, there it is.
So you can do your beat sounds in.
So I can sound like The Who, you know. That's The Who, innit? Like, just like Eddie. Didn't they write that? Oh,
yes.
Was that Led Cochran or something?
That was Led Cochran.
I don't know. People ask me about this guitar, so I'll show people it. This is a Gretsch. Told by the name Gretsch on the headstock. Bit of a giveaway. Contrary to common belief, it's not that old. It's made in about 1976, and I used to use it a lot, but I don't use it much anymore because it's really not good for heavy metal. We are heavy metal, aren't we? What's that? Hard.
Very hard with you know who.
Gene Simmons. And what else we got here? Over here. Huge, expensive, American-constructed effects rack. Not too long on that. We don't want too many guitarists seeing what effects I'm using now, do we? Load of Marshall amps there with little secret ingredients inside, little knobs and dials on there to give them that little extra bit of crunch that's most needed in music today. Load of not matching Marshall cabinets, freebies off Marshall, thank you, Jim. And the Gibson Les Paul, the standard backbone and mainstay of rock music, probably. Notice it lacks a tremolo arm here. We don't really go for those too much. In this area, we tend to play them a little bit more traditionally with the Cole.
It took a while to actually get away from, you know, the post-punk scene and all the stigma that went with that. You know, part of the thing for us was learning how to play the music. You know, because when we first started, just throw a lot
the
of
punks that learnt to play,
that was
starring
it.
Billy and Ian, those goodly twins.
Basically, like, you know, fans of punk rock. So we were still kind of like Neanderthal in the way we played.
There's no guitar lessons in this band, kids, unlike nameless other people we could mention. We haven't had lessons. We don't get taught what we do. We've just learnt it all in public.
We looked at each other and said, what do we want to do? We want to do guitar-orientated music. We were influenced by things like Free, Zeppelin. Classic blues rock innovative bands, mainly English bands.
Look at this, look at this. What I'm doing there is picking a spot on the dragon. What can I say? Tattoos are very easy to, you know. Tattoos, I don't know about tattoos.
I've had tattoos since I was 17. Big deal. Doing videos is a necessary evil. You know, MTV have created this state-of-the-art thing where bands must do videos. My lyrical content, a lot of people look at it and say, yes, this is a little bit too deep, mystical, metaphysical for myself, whatever. You know, it's just the way I live my lifestyle.
Boy said you were a youth waker, Edie, a stormy little world shaker. Oh, darling queen, an angel with a broken wing.
It's about Renee, her spirit, burning my bollocks off.
It's always arguable when you do videos like that. You go to New York, you really can, you just tend to find what you can and shoot there. Some of it, the stuff where it's like me standing in front of these monolithic buildings is Wall Street. But I mean, personally, I thought it was like a little bit too bright for a geezer standing in a load of leathers to be playing a guitar solo.
As it turned out, it became our most sort of commercial, most melodic sounding song. I mean, I'm a total reactionary. As soon as it's commercial or melodic, I go, right, I don't want to do this. So Billy said, no, this is cool. So we persevered with it, and you know, we feel that it's probably the most accessible song we've done, you know, right across the board. I think not only rock fans will get into it, I think a lot of people will go for it.
Why did you kiss the world goodbye? Yeah, baby.
You read the music papers, you think heavy metal is like underground in Britain, but the quantity of people that buy the records, you know, there's hundreds of thousands of people that buy albums in rock music. It's just not reflected in the media. It's reflected in the British press as a joke. Rock music, heavy metal, it's like ha ha ha.
It's not contrived, man, you know what I mean?
You see, not everybody can have short hair, you know what I mean?
We do what we want to do when we want to do it. So this is what the British press get from me. When they're not done, I don't like them. It should be about living with one foot in the grave and going for it, and that's pretty much the way we live our lifestyle. Hi, I'm Ian Asprey.
And I'm Billy Duffy, and we're in the Cult.
And you're watching Hard and Heavy.
Hard and heavy. Hard and heavy.
Hard and heavy, baby.
There you go.